Hello everyone. Good morning. I am Ruchi. So today's topic is structure of atom. Before going the detail of the structure, first of all it is very important to know about the term atom. So simply we can say that atoms are the building blocks of matter. Matter? What is this matter term? Means suppose I have this pencil box. Let's take an example. I have this pencil box and matter is simply we can say that the mass that occupy the space. So simply this pencil box is put it here on this table and it is having a space and it occupy a kind of space. So this we can say it's a matter, and atoms are the building blocks. Building blocks means building blocks of the matter. For example, I am sitting here in a room and this room is made up of number of the bricks, means these are the bricks, lots of bricks. For example, I have this a number of the bricks. You can just consider number of the multicolor bricks and they are just combined and it's make a beautiful building like this. Simply, so atoms are the building blocks of matter. Matter, we understand, mass plus space, and building blocks means number of the bricks when joined and attached together. We can say that atoms are the building blocks of matter. So we understand the term atom very clear. Now let's move on the structure of the atom. Number of the theories are giving, so many scientists have work on this, that what is the exactly structure of the atom, and number of the theories are on this structure of the atom. Fine, like Rutherford and so many theories are there. And in every theory they said that atoms are a very smallest unit. We can say that atoms are spherical. Spherical means suppose I have this bangle. Spherical means circle. Let's explain it with the help of this diagram I made for you guys. Suppose this is circle. This circle is not an atom. This is simply a nucleus. Fine. इस circle को हम nucleus. This circle is simply a nucleus. And inside the nucleus of the atom, there are two contents, that is proton and neutron. Means first of all you have to write it in your copy that inside the nucleus, means center of the atom, there is a nucleus. This one is a nucleus, this round spherical, this is a nucleus, and inside the nucleus there are protons and neutrons. These are inside the nucleus. Atoms are made up of three contents. Sorry. Atoms are made up of three atoms: proton, electrons and neutrons. Protons are positively charged, electrons are negatively charged, and neutrons are neutral. Simply we can say that inside the nucleus there are only protons and nucleons. Protons positively charged and neutrons are basically neutral, no charges on that. And on that particular nucleus there are, this one is a sphere and there are number of the shells. We can say there are number of the orbits, and these orbits like this, these are the shells. Center one is a nucleus. Inside this nucleus protons and neutrons are there and number of the shells are there, and these shells, for these shells, these we can say also, these shells are also called as electron energy levels. These are called energy levels, and energy levels we can consider it, number of the energy levels are there like K energy level, L energy level, M energy level and N energy level and so on. And these energy levels and electrons are rotating in this orbit of this energy levels. And basically we need to understand that protons are inside the nucleus and electrons are outside the nucleus. And as these protons and neutrons are, protons are positively charged and electrons are negatively charged, we can say that electrons are electrically neutral. What is the meaning of this line? That electrons are electrically neutral. Electrically neutral means what we understand about by this line, that atoms are electrically neutral. Electrically neutral means inside the nucleus that we have a protons, and outside the shell that is the electrons. Means electrons are basically rotates outside the shell. Fine. And inside there are protons. As protons are positively charged, suppose, let's take an example. There are two pencils. Fine. And these two pencils are of green color, means same charge. We can just consider that same color, same charge, or same charge never attract each other. Same charge repel each other, never attract. But if I must take this pencil of different color, green color, having, suppose these are the protons, and these protons inside the nucleus both are having positive charge, but positive charge, just because of this positive charge, they never attract and having a repulsion. Fine. And if we insert this different color pencil here, so opposite charges attract each other. That's why protons and electrons both are having different charges. That's why we say that electrons, in order to maintain the balance, or we can say to minimize the repulsion, means for the same color of the pencils they repel each other. For the same color of the pencil having a positive charge, they repel each other. In order to reduce this repulsion, in order to minimize the repulsion, this different color pencil are in between these two. So these are green color are proton, and this different is neutrons. That's why we say that neutrons are very significant in their role. Neutrons are very significant in order to minimize the repulsion between the protons, or in order to minimize the repulsion between the electrons. As protons are positively charged, electrons are negatively charged, and neutrons are obviously neutral. That's why here the line that I have written, that atoms are electrically neutral. It proves here that why atoms are electrically neutral. Neutral means that's why inside the nucleus neutrons inserted in order to minimize the repulsion. Fine. So that's all for today. We need to understand that number of the protons are always equals to number of the electrons. Fine. Not only one shell outside the nucleus, there are number of the shells, and they are rotating outside their orbit, electrons. Fine. That's all for today. Thank you so much. This is all about the structure of the atom.